Hey everyone, it's Clayton here, and this is just a quick guide and just a quick view of my carpet chameleons, and also a guide on how to turn a $25 garbage can into a tank for your chameleons. Because what I did is I just did this because I paid well over it was like $120 for this big tank, and then the smaller one I believe I paid something like I don't know, I can't remember, something like 100 or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, I made this out of a garbage can that I paid $25 for, and then just bought some screen, which cost probably about another $10, and used a hot glue gun to hold the screen in place. So I'm just gonna quickly take it out and show them. Also, I don't know, I have the heat lamp off now just because I like to turn it off before I take it off the top, because it's hot. So there's the lid. As you can see, it's been glued. I just cut the screen, cut out the middle piece of the garbage can, as you can see. Okay, so you see that I just simply cut out the middle, and then you have the lid, and you'll have the middle piece that you cut out. You can use that on the screen to cut the proper screen size, and then after that just slowly start gluing it. I glued just each corner, and then from there I just worked around and kept gluing it until you have a decent amount of glue on the actual screen just to hold it in place, because as you can see it's pretty strong, it's not going to rip off there. I also wanted to just show in the tank as well how I did that. So here's the front. I just cut out a chunk out of the front like I did with the lid, and used that piece to cut the screen as well. And you just want to cut the screen a bit bigger than the piece that you cut out, probably about like an inch on each side or so, and then just start gluing the corners and work your way till you have the whole screen glued to the actual tank. And here's my female carpet chameleon. She's a pretty one. The male's not as happy right now, he's dark. That's the male. And all these branches I cooked before. I cooked them at 250 Fahrenheit just to get rid of any bugs and crap that would have been on them. I also have a ReptiFogger, and I also wanted to just give a quick review on that. I find it works pretty well. The amount of fog that it puts out is really more than enough for what you need. I leave it on 24/7 so I don't have it that high, but it can really pump out the fog. Like as you can see, that's quite a bit of fog there. Like I could probably use that on probably 2 or 3 tanks. So I'm probably going to end up doing that later on, is setting it up so that it works with at least like 2 or 3 of these tanks. I just simply melted the hole through and then glued the pipe to the actual outside. Pretty simple. Also, one thing I did want to mention about the ReptiFogger is sometimes it won't properly let out the water. Like it'll be kind of get suction. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it'll get suction in there, and the best way to do that is poke a small hole in the bottle, and it'll stop the suction from being created up here, and the water should flow freely. It won't completely flow out though, it should just keep it topped up to the proper amount, just because when it has this fully closed off it won't work properly. I still haven't poked a hole in it yet because I might return this. I don't know, I'm debating. I might just buy a humidifier and then hook that up so that I can have it hooked up to like 5-6 tanks at once. But yeah, that's my chameleons, and I don't know, they're pretty awesome. They're still little babies, as you can see, like with my thumb. Here's my thumb to compare her. She's really not much wider than my thumb. But yeah, that's their tank, and I I don't know, it seems to work pretty well. All I do is make sure that I keep the heat lamp in the middle so that I don't actually start melting the plastic or the hot glue. So I'll just simply show that. So here's the lid. Putting on the lid. I use this also, just the front one, just to hold it on, but I really don't need to use that. And here's the heat lamp. So I try to put it in the middle. Well, not exactly in the middle, but I leave a bit off the edge, just so that you're not melting the glue, because if you put it, say, over here or something, you're going to melt the plastic. So you're going to want it like in the middle, so that you're not melting any of the glue, and it will be able to cool off with the screen, and it won't heat up the actual glue. And it'll be on there pretty strong. You can see that I can put quite a bit of pressure on it, and it doesn't do anything. Like, you can probably sit on that. Well, actually, I've sat on the screen before, and it was plastic screen, and it actually ripped the screen before the glue ripped, so it's pretty damn strong. I highly doubt it's gonna fall off. And it was plastic screen that I sat on, and I did it to like a tub. But yeah, there's their actual setup. I just give it, see, like a little bit on this side, and I actually hang this light over a little bit because it's much cooler. It's just a normal UV light, so it stays a lot cooler and it won't heat up the glue. So I do put that one over a bit onto the plastic, but this one I make sure that is not on any of the plastic, because it will heat it up and melt it, and then you'll have problems. But yeah, there's their actual tank with the lights on and everything. They have a bunch of climbing places and everything, so I don't know, I think it's pretty decent. Much better than paying $120. Altogether I probably paid around $35. Yeah, but that's about it. Definitely happy with them. They're very, very cool looking. If it would zoom in properly, whatever. There's a screen in the way, but okay. So thanks for watching, and comment, rate, subscribe.